I was in the process of recording this. This would be technically the 23rd of January, and I love starting videos like this because I can turn around and say, for those who say I'm running out of ideas, yeah, screw you. I record a lot of stuff in advance, so yeah, we have a great example of one because this doesn't end for another, what is nearly 2 days. But with the dev stream on Friday the 28th and the Prime Resurgence ending on the 25th, I was reading through this and hoped to not see this. But they are doing the dev streams from home. Their short-lived time back in the studio will be missed, blah blah blah. Streams will resume in... I really hope this doesn't mean what I think it's going to mean. Down to a handful of different things. That was a giant fiasco, but E3 2022 cancels in-person event. They did this at the beginning of January 2022 for something that doesn't take place until June or July, the middle of the year. 6 months time nearly. 5 or 6 months. Would that be 6 or 7 months? It's half the year, literally. Even if it's June, that's 6 months. Anyway, but it does specify, if you go all the way to the bottom, it currently remains unclear whether E3 in any form will take place. Why would you even write that? Do you think after all of this time they're just not going to do E3? Not going to happen. That being said, the amount of different companies and everything else that have basically pulled out of E3, I don't see the point in it even existing anymore. Anyway, is it Microsoft or Sony that are pulling out of it next? Because didn't Sony pull out of it a few years ago after the... Yeah, I could go down that route way too long, but looks like E3's not going to happen. Because, well, they're not making any money from the digital show, so it currently remains uncertain whether E3 in any form will take place in 2000. They will probably do some kind of digital event. It is E3 for fuck's sake. It's not like they're not going to do it. I don't know why everybody keeps panicking about this. But they have pretty much cancelled the in-person event. That doesn't mean that they won't uncancel it because the entire world has decided, you know what, fuck COVID, we're just going to get on with it. And anybody who dies, nobody gives a flying shit. And yes, that pisses me off as somebody who's lost a fair few family members to COVID. Yay! And don't tell everybody everything. If we come here and, you probably know what this is about because you've read the title of the video or whatever I called it. I'm really hoping that on Friday they turn around and they mention what is going on with Tennocon, because there are so many different conventions that have been cancelled before the world decided, oh well, the symptoms aren't that bad, so we're just gonna ignore it. You know, ignoring things like that's never blown up before in the past, but we'll see how that goes. But will they? Won't they? It's a question that they are going to have to address, and they will address it, but I don't think they are going to in January. I think they're probably going to do it in February like they did in 2020, because it was February when they announced that Tennocon 2020 wasn't going to happen, which for me was the start of 2020 going to complete shit, because was supposed to be there for that one. But I love the fact that this page is dated, has the new war spoilers, videos from the event, everything else, but it's dated the 12th of July. And it also says Tennocon confirming July 17th. Because yet again, this is an edit of an old post instead of a new post on their news page. Which I thought was quite funny to see. But it leaves the big question. Will it? Won't it? Are they going to decide now? Or are they going to give it a few more weeks Basically, instead of announcing it at this dev stream, will they announce it next dev stream, which will probably be somewhere towards the end because they're doing it pretty much once a month now. I'm not touching that one either. But, yeah. Will they? Won't they? I'm hoping they do, because, oh, they did it in 2020 in February. I do not know when they said it was going to be digital in 2021. But, like everybody else, well, couldn't make it this year even if I tried. It is just out of the realm of possibilities, which sucks. But, hey, it all depends how it goes. You're talking about something that is little under 6 months from now. If they do it at all. Hopefully they will, because there is an update at the, hopefully is an update at the end of this year. We're all kind of hoping for it, that, well, they could use as their big teaser for Tennocon 2022. We pretty much all knew they were going to do the new war in 2021, and we pretty much all know it's the Devar, however you pronounce that, paradox, hopefully coming this year. And when we say that, hopefully it won't be 1 week before the studio closes and they are left with so many bugs the game's pretty much unplayable for people over the holiday season. I said in advance that was going to be a terrible mistake for them to do, and that's exactly what happened. That's just when the update happened to be ready. Bad timing, in my opinion. But at least it did come out in 2021. We'll put it that way. So hopefully we'll find out this Friday, 28th, 2 PM ET, what's going to happen to Tennocon 2022. But with them already working from home, the dev stream is from home, the community streams haven't started yet. They are going to start up later this month, it says. Oh wait, community streams will resume in February. Expect more information later this month. You can't get much more later this month than the 28th of the month. That is quite late in the month, if I'm being honest here. But we'll find out then, same with the stuff that goes on with the Prime Resurgence. But I'm really, really hoping if they are going to talk about what to look forward to from what 2022 holds, they will mention it. So, really am hoping. Don't think anybody really knows just yet. They're all doing the wait and see approach. But they will either confirm it this dev stream or next. And with that, we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.